Hello Leo, this is Megan at the Gloved Oracle. Today I am doing your June love reading. This is for Leo placements, Sun, Moon and Venus. I have prepared already the deck, so we're just doing a small shuffle here. Today I'm doing the horseshoe spread. And we'll be clarifying your reading as well to see who is in your life. And this could be somebody that's in your life currently already, or someone that is coming into your life. This also can be someone you are in no contact with. Okay. Right, so we have the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Death in the reverse. It's funny, Leo, because I don't generally use reversals, so this is a little bit of a funny one to have these particular ones reversed. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the past of your situation here. So we have a Knight of Wands in the past. The Knight of Wands is a bit of an in and out energy, generally known as a bit of a player, tends to be really great fun, can be a very charming person, and you could have a really good time with this person and when they're in your life, but the problem is they don't stick around and they tend to be in and out type of energy. It is kind of known as the player card, so it doesn't have to be, but because they're so in and out, they don't really think their decisions through. They kind of just do what they want to do at them in the moment, and that changes because of this fire energy. And I know that Leo is a fire energy, and this could represent a part of yourself that you've been, maybe, but it could also be someone that has been in your life. When we come into the card that represents what's going on for you now, we've got the the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Now, if the Knight of Cups isn't in the reverse, it tends to be someone that is proposing their love to you, sort of thing. Not a proposal so much, not like down on bended knee, but it's somebody who's there trying to be in your life in a romantic way. If we have a look at the card here, you can see the man with the roses here, but you have it in the reverse. So, and that's in the now. So for a lot of you, you may be experiencing somebody who is not doing this for you, is holding back at being. So when we go from the Knight of Wands that you've had in the past to the Knight of Cups in the reverse, we're seeing a bit of flip of the energy. So you've probably noticed that this person has pulled their energy back from you, and that's probably why you're even here now watching this reading, gathering from looking at some of your other cards. So, and we will clarify this too, so at the end. So that's the energy now. What comes up for you in the near future is the Queen of Cups. So this shows most likely your energy here. It can be someone that, if you are a masculine watching this reading, this would be a female coming to you with an energy of being open in love. If you're a feminine energy, then it is more likely that you're open to you've got your heart open to this person, and you're kind of waiting for them to come back in, and I'm seeing this. This is because, and what's really interesting here is that another card that is representing you right now is this quite defensive energy of the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands has been through quite a battle already, and the Nine of Wands is okay about continuing on with something and wants to, but has been through so much and is quite guarded, and this is the energy that I'm seeing you're here. Because this person is with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, is showing that they're holding back. You're annoyed at this here. I can see that this is happening with you now. And there's quite a defensiveness there, and I can understand that that's how you'd be feeling with this energy. I do see you kind of softening a little bit to this energy, however, in the near future. There is your environment card here is the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is a card of resting and healing. So there seems to have been something that's gone down here that was difficult for you, that you need to heal from. So your environment card is showing you very much just kind of being in a bit of a cocoon here, and really just resting and rejuvenating and pulling back from the situation after there's been some painful stuff that's gone down. It looks like it was probably quite unfair with this person with the in and out energy. In your hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords feels quite stuck in the situation. It's like, I don't want to be stuck in this situation anymore. I need to be released from this, but there's always a part of this card, and you don't see it so much in this deck, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, you can really see the person has all these swords around them. In this deck, the swords are crows, ravens. So you kind of have a feeling like, I need to get unstuck out of this situation, because it's a situation that you could actually get out of if you wanted to, but you are emotionally so tied in this situation, and that's the problem here. And I really do see that. In your outcome, however, we have the Death card in the reverse. So when we have the Death in the reverse, if the Death was the right way out, I would say that this is done and dusted, right? But it's not. It's in the reverse. So this is not done and dusted, Leo. This is not. So this whole, in and out energy, I'm seeing this person still making their way back to you. I just really think that you need to have some boundaries here. Now I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups here in your near future, because, okay. So we've pulled the Devil and the Six of Pentacles here. I feel that you need to be careful, Leo, that this person doesn't take more than they give. I have a funny feeling here that you are the giver and this person is taking, because the Devil tends to just get their own way, and they tend to have unhealthy habits. They tend to have addictions, and you can they can be the person who drinks too much, or they're getting into porn, or they're getting into just unhealthy stuff, whatever it is, gambling, whatever it is, they're too much. They do it too much. And sometimes, this actually makes me, if you actually have a look at this, with these two cards together, the Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. But when you're dealing with the Devil, you're not really dealing with equal anything, because they just take. take, 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 take. As you can see, he's got his hand out, take, take, take. But they're about control and they're about domination. So be really, really careful here that this person with their in and out vibes, yeah. So and then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So there's going to be on your part some reassessing here as to, do I keep investing into this or do I not? This shows someone who is waiting to see if their investment is going to pay off. Do I keep investing or do I just pull out and go it another way? And that's why your hopes and fears is about feeling trapped in this situation. And see, she's blindfolded there. It's like mentally feeling like you are trapped in a situation that if your emotions didn't have anything to do with it, you'd have no problem just leaving. But they do. And there you are, resting, resting, resting. And that defensiveness that you're feeling, right? Okay, so we're going to look now at this Death card that is in the reverse. Spirit, can you please tell us why is this Death in the reverse? What's coming up for Leos in June? And why do they have the Death in the reverse, please, Spirit? Why is the Death in the reverse? Oh, okay. So we have the Five of Wands and we have the Ten of Wands. So these are cards about disagreeing and cards about feeling overwhelmed with responsibility. So sometimes it's like, oh, damn, I can't get on the same page as this person. What else, Spirit? Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups here. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel here. So I do feel, however, one thing about the Nine of Cups, it is the wish card and it is a good card, but there is a feeling here of, there's an independence, emotional independence about the Nine of Cups. So you may just decide that you're going to make your own way without this person. Justice. So our last card here is the Justice. So the right thing will happen. What should happen will happen here in the end. There is a wish fulfillment here. But my caution is to you, with looking at all these cards, is that you really assess whether this person has the stability to stay in a relationship and not be immature, because I'm seeing the Knights here. We want maturity, and you don't want to be, you want equal give and take. You don't want someone that's got this addictive energy. So you want to make sure that they're capable. And you know, Leos, you're not going to take any rubbish, you know. Leos don't do that. And I feel like you could end up here making a decision about whether to leave or not leave here, depending on this Five of Wands on the Death reversed. Looks like you find that you can't get on the same page as this person. Another thing with the Five of Wands is other people. It's like, are there other people, friends, family, other people getting in this person's ear that you just don't get, they don't get along with you, you don't get along with them, or, you know, like flying monkeys that just kind of, you know, just get, you know, cause drama. We all know that circumstance. In the end, Justice is there, is the final card in your reading. Okay, so I want you to take, I hope that you sort of see that that is actually, it is all going to work out. Anyway, I hope that that helped. If that did resonate, please like my video, and I'll see you on the next read. Bye.